So by now you're probably asking, how can I win 50k? Calm down, we'll get there. Webtoon is organizing a contest, and today I'll showcase some of the works that, in case you think of joining this contest, you'll be up against. First we have Noxturnal. As it happens with most of these works, there's not much context because the topic is a fighting scene. It's much more focused on the fight. I especially like this work character design. You know how I love a main character that looks badass while using their power, and that's exactly what happens here. Without a doubt, a great work that I definitely wouldn't mind reading more of. Another work that caught my attention is Rock Death Scissors. The art style reminds me of a comic book, and while the characters may be simple, the fight scenes are full of movement and interaction, without mentioning that the use of colors is amazing. Now we get into the top 3. There's 1,300 plus submissions, so as you may have guessed, I haven't read all of them, but from the ones I did, I especially love these 3. Bird Mask. Once again, these drawings remind me of old school comics, and I absolutely love it. Pair that with the very creative monsters, and this makes for a fun little read. For a 60 panel story, this one is also very merging, which I really liked. Next we have Shirai, and let me tell you, damn, these people have an abundance of talent. I mean, look at this, it looks like a colored manga. The characters are beautifully drawn, the fight scene is captivating, and not to mention the overall backgrounds. I definitely want to see more of this work. And finally, we have Versus. Versus got my heart with its simplicity, and at the same time everything is just perfect. For once, the text bubbles, they fit perfectly with the scene at hand. The landscape is simple, but you can definitely understand everything that the author wanted to show. And the big prize goes to the monsters and the character design. Pair that with a nice story and action scenes, this is a contestant for the top prize. I just have to say that if there's something that this work showed me is that I have no talent. I mean, this is some amazing stuff, and I can't even think of how long it must have taken. Now, if you feel like this contest is for you, here's some information that you need. If at any point you need to, make sure you pause the video so you can read everything. First of all, we have the basics. Everything must be in English and full color with at least 60 panels. And you also have the dates for the contest, the winner being announced on the 30th of September. And finally, the prizes. Grand prize is 50k, second place is 30k, third place is 20k, and 4th to 10th is 5k each. Without mentioning this other stuff, like an animated short of the grand prize winner, offers to be a Webtoon original for the top 3, and the top 10 winners will receive a Clip Studio Paint X license. And if you're like me and doesn't know what that is, it's basically a drawing software, and from what I read, a really good one at that. This is also the criteria for the contest. If you want, pause the video and give it a check because it is important. So if you think you have the skills, go over to Webtoon and get your submission in before the end of the month. The link will be in the description as usual, and if you are participating, let me know in the comments so I can have a look at your work. That's all from me, have a good week, and see you next time.